It's not fair, complained Gordon. Henry had just come back from the works, and Gordon was jealous of all the attention he was getting. Why should Henry have to get a new shape? A shape good enough for me is good enough for him. He goes gallivanting off to Crew, wherever that is, and leaves that other engine to do his work. And worst of all, he takes my express. Mine! At that moment, Henry backed down into the yard, whistling as he did. And that's another thing. He whistles too much too. No respectable engine whistles at station. It's not wrong, but we just don't do it. Poor Henry felt awful. Kind Winston could tell as much. It's okay, Henry, I like your whistling. It brings a nice sound to all the machines at the harbor. And I am glad that you're home again too. Just another reliable engine to share the good work with. Oh, thank you, Winston. I'm glad I'm home, too. Gordon left the sheds a moment later to pull the express. Goodbye, little Henry. We are glad to have you back, but make sure to remember what I said about the whistling. Later that day, Henry arrived at Edward's station with a slow train. Edward came shuffling up next to him. Oh, hello, Henry. You're looking good today. I was happy to hear your happy whistle this morning. Thank you, Edward. Can you believe what Gordon said? He said I whistled too much. It ain't wrong, we just don't do it, he said. Gordon's bursting his boiler with his fat face. Take no mind of him. Henry roared with laughter. Fat face. That's a good one, Edward. Hold on, do you hear something? Why, yes I do. It's a funny sort of sound. Kinda like a high-pitched whistle. The sound droned on until, around the bend came Gordon. Whistle blaring with unbelievable loudness. He blew through the station without stopping. He didn't look at Henry or Edward. Just kept going. Well, then, that was quite rude. This is going to be an interesting one to learn about later. Gordon was still whistling when he reached the big station. He couldn't stop, for his whistle had jammed wide open. When he pulled into the platform, the fat director stood on the platform. Everyone was holding their ears as the fat director shouted something inaudibly. Finally, he made a gesture that seemed to mean, "Take him away!" When they arrived at the sheds, two men climbed onto his roof and knocked his whistle back into place with a hammer. The silence was deafening. Gordon slunk back into the sheds. He was glad it was empty. The others were out doing the mid-evening duties. They came back later. It was late before anyone said anything. All that was said that entire evening was, "It isn't wrong, but we just don't do